When traveling, it is especially important to feel comfortable whether you are alone or a member of a minority group. It's terrible to be concerned about your safety. The Institute for Economics and Peace's annual Global Peace Index ranks countries throughout the world based on their perceived level of safety. Violence, crime, terrorism, and foreign conflicts are just some of the things it takes into account. So in this video, we'll tell you about the top 10 safest countries in the world, so stay tuned till the end. But before starting, make sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. And now, let's get started. 10. Switzerland. The Global Peace Index ranks Switzerland as the 10th safest country in the world because of the country's strong economy, democratic government, and low crime rates. Since 1815, when it declared neutrality, it has avoided the wars that have ravaged so many other countries. In light of recent events, including the conflict in Ukraine, Switzerland has moved closer to NATO and enacted sanctions against Russia. Even though gun ownership is high in Switzerland, the country has one of the lowest rates of gun-related crime and mass shootings in the world. With one of the world's most powerful passports, Swiss citizenship offers EU/EEA-like rights to live, work, study, and retire in those territories, despite not being an EU member state. 9. Japan. The Global Peace Index 2023 ranks Japan as the 9th safest country in the world, and this is reflected in the country's low crime rate and the rapid return of lost items like wallets. When compared to the United States, which had 5 homicides per 100,000 people in 2018, its rate of 2.3 was striking. Tight gun control regulations make it harder for criminals to get weapons. Investing in security measures like CCTV cameras and metal detectors by the government is a disincentive in and of itself. Additionally, Japan's cultural emphasis on respect and peace produces an environment of safety and order, contributing to its commendably low crime rate. 8. Slovenia. Slovenia, a little country in Central Europe with a population of just over 2 million people, is sandwiched between Italy and Croatia on the Adriatic coast. Small as it is, Slovenia is frequently ranked among the safest countries worldwide. Compared to the rest of the world, it has one of the lowest crime rates, with only 1.4 killings per 100,000 people in 2020. Moreover, there is a remarkably low rate of crimes of opportunity, such as stealing and vandalism. The Freedom Movement (GS), a centrist leftist government, has maintained political stability, which has helped to make Slovenia a safer place to live. The country has been a member of the European Union since 2004, and its location between Austria, Hungary, Croatia, and Italy makes it a haven away from potential hotspots. 7. Portugal. The picturesque landscapes, mild weather, and laid-back attitude of Portugal have made it a popular tourist destination. Its reputation for security is growing. The Global Peace Index ranked it as the 7th safest place in the world in 2023. The top 20% of earners only make 7.5 times as much as the bottom 20%, which is a major contributor to the low-income disparity. In the United States, the top 20% earn approximately 12 times as much as the rest of the population. The relatively low crime rate in Portugal might probably be attributed to the country's fair distribution of income. The country also boasts a robust rule of law, preserving property rights and reducing government corruption. This peace is good for business and keeps criminals at bay. Peaceful relations with Portugal's neighbors also help the country's security. Since Madeira is so far apart from the rest of the continent, its residents enjoy an even higher level of safety. There is little room for criminal activity because of the small population and absence of organized crime groups. A large police force and several security facilities contribute to Madeira's low crime rate. Portugal's welcoming residency programs, such as the D7 and Golden Visas, make it a desirable refuge for those looking to settle in Europe. 6. Singapore. The 6th-ranked Singapore in 2023 is also the safest nation in all of Asia. Several causes contribute to this result. Crime rates in the city-state are low because of effective law enforcement. Strict laws and penalties serve as a significant deterrence, discouraging future wrongdoers. The highly effective Singapore police force has a long history of reducing crime, which helps to foster a general feeling of security in the country. Furthermore, strict gun control laws reduce violent crime. The city is safe because its citizens generally obey the law and show deference to those in positions of power. Both locals and tourists can feel safe in Singapore because of the city's immaculate cleanliness and efficient government. 5. Austria. Austria is continuously ranked as one of the safest countries in the world, and right now it is 5th on the global list and 3rd among the EU 27. There are several important reasons why this is the case. To begin, both violent and property crimes are uncommon in Austria, contributing to the country's low crime rate. Second, having a reliable source of income makes people less likely to turn to crime in times of economic prosperity. Finally, a well-established political system and government help keep corruption at bay and boost productive administration. Together, these factors make Austria a very safe country in which to live. 4. New Zealand. According to the 2023 Global Peace Index, New Zealand is the 4th safest country in the world because of its tiny population and low crime rate. The government is stable, and it is widely regarded as one of the freest countries in the world. Because of its remote location in the southwestern Pacific Ocean, New Zealand faces few challenges from other countries. However, it requires emergency planning due to its susceptibility to earthquakes and volcanic activity. The people are generally prepared for calamities, and strict building rules reduce the likelihood of earthquakes. New Zealand is generally a safe and secure place to live, despite a few possible dangers. 3. Ireland. According to the 2023 Global Peace Index, Ireland has retained its position as the 3rd safest country in the world, a ranking it has held since 2022. Ireland has a remarkably low murder rate, with only 33 homicides recorded in 2018, or less than 1 per 100,000 people. Eurostat data from 2017 also indicates Ireland's 2nd lowest rate of violent crime in the European Union. Additionally, there have been no big incidents in recent years related to Ireland's history of conflict and terrorism. Because of its stance on military neutrality and non-membership in NATO, Ireland has a well-deserved reputation for being a secure country. 2. Denmark. The Global Peace Index, GPI, 2023 places Denmark in 2nd place for safest country, up from 4th place in the previous year. Several variables have contributed to this result. To begin, there is an exceptionally low crime rate in the country, with only 127 killings reported in the whole of 2018. Furthermore, Denmark's thriving economy and generous welfare system help to reduce social conflict and inequality. Last but not least, its size and demographic homogeneity make it easier to maintain law and order, adding to the region's already stellar reputation as a sanctuary of security. 1. Iceland. According to the most recent Global Peace Index, Iceland maintains its position as the most peaceful and secure nation in the world. The number of killings, the number of violent crimes, the availability of small guns, the number of refugees, the political stability, and the number of natural disasters are all examined. Because of this, Iceland is considered to be one of the safest locations in the world to live. It is also notable for its rules that promote gender equality, which create an environment that is especially safe for women. In addition, Iceland is home to beautiful waterfalls, glaciers, and hot springs, all of which contribute to the country's stunning natural beauty. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time.